Hey everyone, Mr. Honeycutt here. Just here to review the last 2 weeks, or our winter break here at Woodland Park. I think my winter break could be boiled down to three main highlights. The first was Christmas Eve and actual Christmas Day. Natalie and I got to spend Christmas Eve with her parents at Christmas Eve Mass, and then we drove over to my parents' house where we got to hang out with my 3-year-old brother Gibson. One of the things that I appreciate most about my life is being so close to my families, especially families who are so incredibly supportive, and who can beat watching a 3-year-old react on Christmas morning.
That looks like that one.
I'm joined here, by the way, why I'm starting to stutter is because my cat right here, Kramer, is digging his nails into me at the moment, and so apologies about that. The second highlight was Natalie and I were able to go back to Kansas and see a bunch of people who were close to us. We actually went back to see my grandma on my dad's side, and she wasn't able to make it out to the wedding, so we wanted to be able to celebrate with her. And as fate would have it, she actually got in a horrible car accident the day that we were driving to Kansas. She's amazingly headed to a full recovery. When Natalie and I saw her, she was actually in ICU, and so it was a really strange blessing to be driving back, but to be there when my grandma really needed help. And so I was really thankful to be able to see her for a couple of days. The next thing was that Natalie and I got to see a bunch of our old friends that we graduated with, and she also got to see her first Chiefs game. I hadn't been to a Chiefs game since 2013, and she got to see me lose my mind. Apologies, Denver fans, but that was a wonderful time. We also went to Loveland to see her maid of honor, and went rock climbing, and I think over that trip we saw two of my groomsmen, her maid of honor as well as a bridesmaid as well, so it was a lot of fun to be able to go back home. Finally, I think the third highlight of my break was that the last week I planned on having just a week of relaxation. I was really excited about that, actually, and then of course, as fate would have it, I was actually in terrible tooth pain.
No!
So much so that I did nothing for 2 days, was just an agonizing pain.
No!
Luckily, I now have was able to go to the dentist, and I now have various painkillers and antibiotics that is going to help me get through so I can be your teacher again. Sorry, students, but you are still stuck with me. I think the thing overall with break, something that I appreciated both with Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, seeing my grandma, and also having the incredible tooth pain that I've had, is appreciating that all we have is now, and so we have to make the most of it. Anyway, students, good luck on these journal assignments. Anyone else who's watching the video, you can actually access this lesson plan on my website. But thank you so much for your time.